Hey, welcome to Plumbing Gurus. My name is Carson. On this channel, we strive to save you money and keep you informed on all the proper plumbing practices. Today, we just did a on-site edition of a irrigation line. We got hired to come in and just tie into the existing lines and run an irrigation line, just the PEX and the copper outside, so that the irrigation people can just tie right into it. So we're going to show you how we did that. So first, we came in, we just assessed the situation, and this here is a 1-inch hard line that comes from this is actually a secondary mechanical room. This house is quite big. So the first mechanical room, this is a 1-inch hard line that comes from over there, and it feeds all the hose bibs and whatnot. So we just tied in a 1 by 3/4 inch PEX line here, and we came down, we started with a valve so we can shut it on and off in the winter, and they can drain it out and blow it out on the other side too, and we'll show you that. But we got an on-off here, so it's turned on, it's full of water right now, it's tested. This is our dual check valve, DCVA. It's a testable device. We have to have those here, so we don't personally do them. I don't have the ticket for it, so they hire somebody else to come in here and test this device. But for now, this is protecting any contaminants coming from the irrigation lines back into the house. So then we just do a hose bib so that when we do shut it off in the winter, we can actually drain this so that the lines don't freeze out there. And again, we have another drain point out there too. So we tied that in, and we just kind of 90 down and back up to make it look as decent as possible. We did this, and then it goes up, and then we actually went out there. If you want to come in here and just look it's pretty tight. See if you can see in there. I don't know, probably not. But essentially, we just 90'd up there, and what we did was we actually went outside. I came in here, kind of crawled up there with a ladder, measured off of something I could measure off. There's the vent pipe for the boiler here. I just measured off center of that to where I think I could make it work outside. Went outside, drilled the hole, and then shoved the pipe through, and then kind of just fished it in here, and then did all my work outside, and then came back in and did my tie-in, finished my tie-in in here. So now we're going to pop outside and show you how we did it out there. All right, now we're on the other side, outside where we had to tie in. It's a bit high, so we had to, like I said, we drilled the hole from outside in, and then there was some spray foam in there, so I drilled the hole, and then I shoved my PEX in from outside, and then went back in and pulled it down, and then we just had like kind of a full length went in there, and then I actually crimped on a Pro Press coupling with a PEX adapter is inside here. So now it just looks like it's all copper here. It's all PEX inside, and then we got copper outside, so it looks clean, and it's a little more rigid outside. And then, we obviously siliconed our hole so nothing can get in or out. And then we come down, and we always like to put a couple of sealing plates on to make it nice and solid. So we put our split rings and sealing plates to hold it on, and then we got a valve. We always do a valve and then a hose bib, so the irrigation company can actually come here, close this off, tie in a hose here, and they can blow out their lines through here. So this is how they blow it out in the winter. Instead of going inside and running a hose all the way inside and tying into that hose bib inside, they can actually come here, shut this off here, blow it out here, and then now you're blowing out all of your lines, and you can actually do one zone at a time. That's the actual irrigation company. Or if you have an air compressor, you can do it yourself too. But then we come down, we got another clamp here, and this is just how the irrigation company wants us to do it. We go down with the copper, 90, and then we put an FIP, and we have a cap on there so we could pressure test it with water. Now all they're gonna do is turn this off, release the pressure. They can release the pressure here, and then they can take that MIP out and then put their MIP by barbed fitting for their irrigation black line that they use, and then tie onto that and go wherever they need to go, and the rest is them. And this is pretty much it. So if you have any questions about how to run these irrigation lines, leave a comment in the below or email us, whatever. But if you have any questions, let us know, and we'll see you on the next one.